I don't always drink beer. Yes, I do.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Diaries. That had a little yodel thing going on there. And welcome to the Diaries. That was pretty horrible. Well, last episode was long and full of all kinds of stuff that this episode is going to be kind of full of. And these episodes are definitely full of something. In this episode, we're going to be working a little bit more on the haunted mansioning thing because my wallpaper, quote-unquote, wall material is finally showing up. It should show up within the next couple of days. It's coming all the way from Gilbert, Arizona. Now, I want you to understand something. I ordered this 2 months ago. Well, no, that's not true. I ordered it about a month and a quarter ago. All right? A month and a quarter ago, I ordered it. It should get here by tomorrow or the next day. Okay? It's coming from Gilbert, Arizona. Now, you want to know where Gilbert, Arizona is in relation to Phoenix, Arizona? It's right over there. You can't miss it. You can walk there in about half an hour. Okay? It's pretty close there to Arizona. Of course it's close to Arizona. It's in Arizona. It's close to Phoenix. But the person who does the work doesn't have the means to do pickups, so it is what it is. And it took a while to get it anyway, so who am I going to complain about the fact that they're shipping it all the way from Gilbert? They're going to have to put about 80 cents worth of gas into their vehicle to get it here. Anyway, so that's going to be happening. New music video shoot. I got some behind the scenes for a change. I keep telling you guys I want to do that. I finally got some, so you're going to get some of that. For the video, also a film shoot. I got some behind the scenes of that also, which I said I was going to do, and I finally got that. So there will be some behind the scenes stuff, because it's something I said I was going to do, and I finally got that. And I don't have to do my dishes today. They're already clean. As a matter of fact, that beep you keep hearing is my microwave, which is thawing out some chicken breast because I'm going to make some gumbo. Now the thing is, my weight, you know, I've been trying to work on, and apparently I do a pretty lousy job of it. So I had to actually use a real diet thing. So the gumbo, I can have it, but I can't have it like I normally do. When I make gumbo, I make a big pot. It's for several days. Well, now that big pot's got to last me several weeks. That's how often I can have gumbo. And the only thing in it that causes that is the sodium. And even though I make low sodium gumbo, it's still an issue. So I have to cut down on that. Man, I had to cut down on, of course, every time it happens, first thing I do is I get rid of soda as much as I can. I have fruit juice. I found out I'm not even supposed to have fruit juice because of not just the sugar content, but because of the carbs. So I'm drinking tea that I have to brew myself. I can't go down the store and buy Arizona iced tea because Arizona iced tea is basically water, some coloring, and 50 pounds of sugar per bottle. So I can't get that either. So yeah, it's been a little bit of an issue. And when it comes to snacking, I have found out what I can have as snacks. Okay, and the thing is whenever I sit down to do anything, I always have a drink and I have a snack. Okay, well, the drinks I have now are tea, whatever low carb fruit juice I can get, which there isn't much of. I've been using the V8 Fusion because it's got the vegetables in it, and it's got the nutrients that I need for my growing body as I go from boyhood to manhood, should that ever happen. And I can't have the sugary snacks. I can't have the filling snacks. I can't have as much. I can have pasta like I love, but I can't have as much rice, which I also love. I need more protein, so for that I've been doing more red meat, which I don't generally eat a lot of red meat, but I'm doing that. The chicken has protein, but apparently beef has the most. Apparently pork, none, and I do like me some pork too. So it's just like, everything is different. And it's not that my blood pressure has been a problem. My blood pressure has been a little up there, but it hasn't been, horribly terrible. But I got this belly fat, which has just got... I take my shirt off and people 20 miles away run. So I have got to do something about that. So that's what's going on with the dieting. But that is not going to be in this episode per se, because I just put it in this episode. But I mean, I'm not going to go over any of that, but I just did. We're going to go over the stuff that I said that I was going to do, and now I can do it because I got it. So that'll be what we'll be doing in this episode. So, without any further ado, let's get going. Who's the pretty birdie? Oh, he's a pretty birdie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are a pretty little bird. You ready to... Hi. My bird Waffles is over there. I did not turn into this. I need to do a shout out. Okay, here it is. Ah! Okay, thank you. No, I need to do a shout out to another channel called PSVR Without Parole. They put on an intro that I did for them, and they were very, very kind about their comments about it. So I figured I'd return the favor by including it on this particular episode, seeing as how the episode that I did the intro on was actually released today, the 1st of September. And I just happen to be releasing this particular episode on the 1st of September also. Although I probably won't post until the 2nd, because we know how quick things happen around Darkslade Manor. Anyway, so shout out to Brian, Paul, Dave, and AJ. They were very kind, very nice about their comments about my intro. And if you do like PlayStation VR and you play PlayStation VR like I do, as most of you know, I used to review them myself, although not very well. Check this channel out, PSVR Without Parole. I think you'll find that they are some very, very intelligent reviews. You know, they're reviews of the product in a general sense instead of in the product through a personal sense, although they will mention things that they like personally about it. But it's a great channel for PSVR users. So, one more time, PSVR Without Parole. You can see the word is flashing right under me right now. Look at it. Look at it sitting there. Sitting right there. Yep. So go check it out. And now let us get on to other things. This is the second to the last piece of equipment for the band. This is a Dulcimer. Now, if you remember a while back, we started doing a song called The Journey There, and we did not have a Dulcimer. So we tied strings off on a little guitar, and that was our Dulcimer. This is what we do when we don't have an instrument we need. We tied off the E and the A string with a hair strap so it doesn't do nothing, and then retune this all to D. So until Waiting for Waffles is rich enough to afford a Dulcimer, which go for like $130 and we can't afford one. In any case, this is our Dulcimer. So this is our Dulcimer now. Hopefully I'll redo the beginning of The Journey There before I do the remaster with the actual Dulcimer. So this is what the Dulcimer sounds like. Now if my bird goes off, I'm sorry. My bird has a tendency to go off at inopportune times. was a sour note. This is the company is Seagull, by the way. I did research before I decided to go and pick up this Dulcimer. This was really an inexpensive Dulcimer. The fact that I had money on a rewards card for Guitar Center helped out in buying it. But even without that, this is a very affordable instrument, and it's very, very well made. And considering its depth, it has incredible tone quality. I don't know if you could tell, but it has great tone quality. It's very full, rich sound. And there is another one that's got more of an, it's not, I can't remember what it is, but it's a different surface for the face of the Dulcimer and the rosette, and the sound's a little thicker, it's a little muddier. I like the sharpness of this one better. So, there we go. And you know what? I can tell you right now, I'm going to have a lot of fun playing this thing on my own, even though I'm not the person who plays it in the band. That's right. Thomas is the one who plays it in the band. That's right. That guy, the ringmaster. He's got to come in and learn how to play this thing. Incidentally, Dulcimer is not a difficult instrument to learn, especially if you already have a background in guitar. But here it is, and I'm loving it. This is what we're going to do. When you get me into the cactus, look up this way.
Look up that way?
Yeah, and let's imagine like that tree is the cactus we were talking about.
That tree right there.
So when you're... It's the only tree there, too. So
that was a shrub. I'm just kidding.
I didn't say a shrub. I said look at the tree. Can you start without starting every sentence with the word well?
Well.
Well?
Well?
That's a cactus. Well, no, that's a tree. There's a shrub right there, but we're looking at the tree. Well. Okay, so I was at the dollar store today, and I found one of these things. I found several of these things, as a matter of fact. I bought two of them. They're solar-powered, pathway lights. But check this out. Yeah. They're the flame torch type lights. Is that not the coolest thing? I have some ideas for this. Well, I guess it's safe to say that the summer monsoon has hit, as it appears to be a skosh moist outside. Boy, this came out of nowhere. It was sunny like 10 minutes ago. And yet there are people who will walk out into this. I know. That's pretty crazy. This is one of those times when I wish I had smell-o-vision. Yes, smell-o-vision, so I can show you what I'm talking about. Now, I normally don't promote products. As you know, I don't promote, I don't charge, I get no monetization, I get no love, I get no ice cream. It's all a bunch of stuff I don't get. But when I come across something which I think is awesome, I will give it a shout out. And I'm going to give this a shout out. First I must stop off screen. Hello. Now this is hard to see because this product was shipped to me, USPS, and I live in Arizona, where the temperature reaches 746 degrees. And the label is made on the thermal type of label, and so it's kind of hard to see. So let me move it up and see if you can see that. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's going to be in focus. Oh, it looks like you did. This is called Caribbean Cove. It's by a company called Kravchenko Krafted. I can't remember. I'm back again with my eyeballs. Kravchenko Krafted. These people need to change their last name to Smith. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, this is a small business. They're in Washington, I believe. It's a husband and wife team, and they make scented candles. Now, this candle is called Caribbean Cove. It's supposed to smell like the ride Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, a lot of candle companies have tried to emulate that, and actually some air fresheners have tried to do that too, and they just can't do it. I don't know what it is. It always winds up smelling soapy or something like that. This one, I got it. I figured, what the heck, I'll try it. I'll try another one. I'd love to have Disneyland in my home, as you all know. So, this one I got. It's in a glass container rather than metal. You see. It's a soy-based candle. And it smells exactly like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Walking in the front door of Pirates of the Caribbean into that manor house, and you get that smell of the water and what they use is bromine in the water, so you got that. You have the smell of the, there's a lot of wood that's used, a lot of cedars, a lot of oak used. You get that aroma coming in, and this is right on the money. I don't know how. I don't care how. All I know is I just went and purchased 2 packages of wax melts of the same thing. Now, they do other scents for different aspects of the park. They have a Main Street one, and they have I think it was like a Adventureland one, which is a kind of a tropical one, which, if it works out, it's going to go out on the Adventureland porch, no doubt. They are a small company, like I said. The price is very reasonable. And I'm going to drop right here. Let me see if I can aim right here. And there is their website. I highly recommend, if you've been looking for scented candles, for theme park type scented candles, and specifically Disney theme park scented candles, this is the company. This is the place. Like I said, it's a little tiny operation, but they produce an incredibly good product as far as scented candles are concerned. And those of us who really love that smell of Pirates of the Caribbean or the Haunted Mansion or Adventureland or something like that, we're a niche group. There's no doubt about it. It's not going to appeal to everybody in the world because a lot of people don't get it. Okay? But if you're like me, you get it. You understand it. So, check it out if you get the opportunity. Believe me, it won't break you to try it out, and you will be absolutely amazed if you do. I've got another exciting unboxing today. I did a few of those last episode. But now I've got a big old Fraggle box. You wonder what a Fraggle box is? It says Fraggle on it, you see? So, I know what this is, but I thought I would open it right now for everybody to see. The thing that Sweetwater does is they will actually take the instrument out and examine it, check it, tune it, test it, and other things to make sure that it is proper. And this is an Ibanez, which is not the bottom of the line by any stretch of the imagination. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like a big old wad of white foam. Okay, this is my guitar for the band. And as you know, I play bass. So, oh my gosh, this thing's gorgeous. Here we go. You can't see right now. I'm keeping it a surprise. This thing of beauty is a joy forever. Here it is. Yes, that's right. This is a 6-string bass. and it needs to be tuned. Oh, it's pretty. Preamped. Oh. I'm going to have to play this now. This is going to take some getting used to, because whereas my left hand knows what to do, my right hand's kind of lost because there's such a big span between strings. Okay, well I gotta fix, I have to fix some tone quality, since this obviously is a different tone than the others, because this is a kicking in the butt type bass, and I've been playing kind of shove it in the face type bass, and you know, I have to kind of make this more of a fanciful, you know, for so when we're doing progressive stuff, it would sound better. The AC would quit kicking on every 5 seconds, that would help too. Put your fingers down on any string, any one string. Okay, strum down. Now just move your fingers up and down those frets.
Close to something.
Yeah, you almost played like a chord or something like that. Something wacky. Look up from your work. Don't look at the camera. Try again. So this is the way this band really functions. We're just a bunch of idiots doing weird stuff. That's my bird Waffles enjoying the company of his new best friend, also named Waffles. I noticed that he, she, it was getting restless, so I got a bathtub and a mirror with a perch and a little hanging food thing. And he, she, it seemed to be much happier now. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, we're done with this one. That's a fact. And I will tell you something. I'll tell you 2 things before I sign off. One, we've had 3 days of 115 degree weather. Okay? It's just one right after the other. Right now outside, I went outside and I noticed it's not 115 degrees out here right now. It's dropped down to a brisk about 98, 99. And there's a nice heavy wind blowing in. And then in the distance, the sound of thunder. And I looked and I saw it coming. There's a monsoon on its way. And thank God, because it has been just hot and dry and corn for the last 3 days. So that's a good thing. Now here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you this real quick because I just noticed it. Remember I told you that I had a item, it's the wallpaper, the Haunted Mansion Polydor's wallpaper. It's actually a material, but it's a wallpaper design going for this wall. It was being shipped from Gilbert, right over there, okay? Okay, well I just looked at the tracking on it. Now Gilbert is about 30 miles, okay? So one from Gilbert to Queen Creek. Queen Creek is about Well, it's about 24, 25 miles from here, okay? Its next location was Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is a lot further than 30 miles. And then it came back to Phoenix. It went from Gilbert to Queen Creek, Arizona, to Albuquerque, New Mexico, back to Phoenix, Arizona. A trip which would take, driving in the car, about 20 minutes to get there and back. It had to go across the nation and back again. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm just assuming that's the way things get shipped, especially with USPS being the mess that it is right now. So that's the last two things I want to add. Now, in our next episode, hopefully I'll have that wallpaper stuff, in which case we can do this wall finally. It's been sitting here. I've got parts for it laying around all over the place because I got no place to put them. You probably saw when I showed you the bass guitar. You know, when I took the picture on the floor, I got bags and cans and you name it all down here, cans of paint, stuff that I want to do that I can't do until that stuff shows up. So hopefully we will get to that. I don't know if we'll have another music thingy. Don't know if we'll have another film. Well, I'll have a film shoot, but I don't know if I'll have it to show. And so hopefully some other stuff too. And you're hearing the birds in the background. Those aren't real. It's a recording for my bird Waffles, so he'll sing, which it does quite often nowadays. Anyway, that's what will be happening in the next episode. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.